Welcome to two.
The Timberwolves look to take charge here at the Target Center in downtown Minneapolis. 2K Sports brings you Friday night NBA action. I'm Kevin Harlan, and here with me today, Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. And, of course, Pekovic, not here, but we've seen the team playing well regardless of that fact.
And as shocked as people are that they would trade away a player of his caliber, Kevin, they didn't just let him go for nothing. They got a lot in return. I think it's a deal that's going to really help them down the road.
And that's the idea. You know, you want to build a foundation on which this team can continue to move upward. So certainly some fans unhappy to see him go, but fans will be patient, and they also continue to be fans.
All fueled up and ready to go. Let's check out who's on the floor, courtesy of Gatorade. On the court for the Celtics, we've got Conley. He's out there with Avery Bradley. Whiteside is out there with Jay Crowder. And it's Simmons in at the power forward position. Levine kicks to Wiggins. Tries from 16. Tries again. And lots of contact there. Missing the shot. He'll shoot two.
And I like the fact that the defense is looking to protect the rim at all costs.
Definitely saved a layup with that foul, and he'll make him earn them from the line, and that's what you want to see. Steady work at the free throw line. Just what we're used to seeing out of him.
So it's Boston now, fresh from a win against Portland.
I mean, no stress in that one. The game almost looked like a shoot-around for him. I mean, amazing at how well they shot the basketball.
And even more impressive, Greg, considering it was on the road. I mean, it's rare that you see a team get that hot away from home.
The Celtics shooting their first free throws of this game. Good on the second free throw. The Timberwolves have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. Can't get it to go. He's taken 2 and missed 2.
They're 1 of 4 here to start, looking to get into a flow offensively.
Here's Conley. Rebounded by the Timberwolves. They want to keep it rolling here following the win against Dallas.
You know, they played well enough to win, but to be honest with you, I just felt like their opponent's defensive performance was shaky at best.
Yeah, I'd go along with that, Greg. I mean, the game wasn't handed to them, but they definitely didn't have to work as hard for it as they should have.
Wiggins drives in. Nice shot from the wing.
Well, that's one way he can finish, but far from the only way he gets it done. He's got all kinds of tricks up his sleeve.
Doris Burke has an update for us. Doris?
Guys, I had a chance to catch up with the Minnesota Timberwolves head coach. He knows they've got to really dig in defensively, facing a very talented offense. He said if you let them get going, they can run off a big lead and really put you behind the 8 ball. We've got to be disciplined, work together, and be prepared to make second, third, and fourth efforts. Whatever it takes to get a stop, that's what we'll have to do. Kevin, we'll see if they can get a win in this, their first matchup of the season.
Okay, Doris, appreciate the report and coach's plan here tonight. A good one, guys.
And I agree with him. I think he's determined not to let the opposing offense dictate tempo. And I think that is a good game plan.
That's the only plan, really, Greg. And Kevin, I mean, they cannot allow that offense to run wild. This game has to be played on their terms.
Austin with the ball after the basket by Minnesota. Here's Simmons. He had 16 points in the win against Portland. Here's Whiteside, and there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
And gobbled up that rebound and went straight into attack mode on the putback.
Oof, he is one of the most determined rebounders, Clark, we have got in the NBA.
Yeah, you're calling it right, Kevin. I mean, he gets so many second chance points because of how hard he works to get to the rebound.
Outside Conley. It's Bradley on the wing. He dishes it to Simmons. Back to Bradley. Beautiful dish, and the layup goes down. Bradley's got his first points in this one.
You know, they've scored several times already here in the first quarter down low. I like that.
It's like a running game in football. When you can pound the basketball inside, it also allows you to control the team's transition.
Now here is Conley. Following the miss by Andrew Wiggins. Here's Simmons. He's guarded by Williams. Bradley can't get it to go. The Timberwolves have gone 4 for 9 from the field to start this game off. Bean passes to Wiggins. First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
That's his first personal foul.
Free throw good. Wiggins.
Andrew Wiggins. 2 shots.
And both free throws good for Wiggins. Celtics trail by 4. And here's Conley outside. And he gets it to go.
There's a chance he could have a big game if they don't D him up more tightly on the perimeter.
Levine kicks to Wiggins. Fires at the elbow. And so he draws the foul on the shot. A trip to the line to shoot 2. For Minnesota, they have looked good at the line tonight. They're perfect in 4 attempts.
And I think this is a strength of this team. Solid numbers at the line across the board, 77% collectively.
You know, the numbers from the line, guys, are close to where they were last year. But just a tad worse, so not too bad.
Now here's Conley. He's coming off a 19-point game against the Trailblazers in Portland.
And also his assist total tells you about the job he did of keeping his head up and keeping his teammates involved. Excellent work there in transition.
Yeah, I think it's always better to go early in transition, to attack when it's there, because oftentimes you can beat the defense down the floor.
And now the first timeout called here for Boston. This is their first chance to take a look at the Timberwolves this season.
And this was as even a matchup as you'll find in the NBA. Split the season series down the middle, 1 apiece.
Yeah, this is really tight. I mean, it's splitting hairs when you talk about these teams. You get the feeling if they played 10 games, each side would win 5.
Celtics trail by 5. Right side up top. The shot is off, and Minnesota will come the other way. Wiggins drives in. Bradley with some nice D.
I'm a fan of anybody who defends that way. I mean, they weren't about to open the door and just allow him to cruise in for a layup.
Here's Simmons. The Celtics working the ball around now. And a foul called on the shot. Got him on the way up that time, so he'll shoot 2 right here. And a chance for just a second now to check out the scoring breakdown for Minnesota.
We got a storyline here. If it goes on for the rest of the game, it could be all those points they're getting at the foul line.
And also defensively, they've been able to cause some turnovers tonight, and that also builds confidence and gives you momentum.
Levine dishes to Muhammad. Towns, the pass to Levine. Jumper off the screen. He goes up again. And Towns gets it to go. Towns has got 6.
He was the first one to react to that miss. Excellent anticipation on his part. A hustle play on the putback by him. Outside Conley.
Here's Simmons. Here's Whiteside. And a strong finish with two hands.
And the second chance becomes a dunk. We could feel over here.
Yeah, GA, such a good, aggressive play in the paint.
Guys, it's all about persistence on the offensive glass. You just can't ever give up on a play.
Hard to figure out how he doesn't knock that one down. No defender in sight.
Conley kicks to Simmons. Crowder dishes to Simmons. Shakes off the strong D and gets to the bucket for two. Timeout called, first of the game for Minnesota. Some changes here for the Timberwolves. Zhang comes in for Williams. And Ricky Rubio subbed in for Shabazz Muhammad. Then for the Celtics, Crawford comes in for Crowder. And Anthony Morrow subbed in for Bradley. Now, here's Rubio. 17 points in his last outing. Pass to Levine. Down to 5 on the shot clock. That's good.
You know, the teardrop sometimes is one of those, oh no, oh no, oh yeah shots.
Celtics trail by 3. Conley up top, covered by Rubio. Towns with the steal. Rubio with it. A look at his stats. He averages a bit over 8 points a game. Over to the left wing. Here's Tang. And Boston with the rebound.
Tell you what, they haven't wasted any time getting into the swing of things on the boards.
And even this early, that's a good omen for the rest of the game.
Now here is Conley. He's making his presence felt offensively with his scoring average up there at almost 13 points a game.
With that reverse jam, the fans got a little extra show there.
That one definitely had something, you're right, extra on it.
Man, I got to pick my jaw off the floor after that one, guys. As hot as he's been this quarter, the game plan is simple, folks. Get him the ball and get out of the way.
Lets it go from deep. Offensive rebound. Passes it to Morrow. And it's all evened up. Morrow's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3.
Boy, such outstanding patience and decision-making for them offensively.
Absolutely. Their ball movement has been outstanding, and they're piling up the assists.
Now here's Wiggins. That's good, and that evens things out. 50-50. 4 of 8 shooting this game.
They're in the position they're in right now, thanks in no small part to the show that he's putting on in this period.
And plenty of contact on the shot, so 2 free throws coming up. Now let's take a look at the teams that have been holding their opponents to the fewest points in the last 10 games. In fourth, the Timberwolves.
The teams they've faced over the last 10 have to be wondering how long this brutal defense is going to last. There's no let-up in these teams. They play with tenacity throughout.
Olynyk, he's checked in for Minnesota. Thomas comes in for Wiggins. Olynyk sets a screen for Rubio. And it's blocked. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Crawford. Celtics making a switch here. Bender's checked in.
Celtics substitution. Dragon. Bender.
Rubio left side. He feeds it to Thomas. Clock at 6. Takes a 3. Levine can't hit.
They've come out with a take-no-prisoners approach on the glass today.
Yeah, and it's already got them a +5 margin in the rebound column.
And the shot is good.
Heads-up play there, guys, on the assist and the finish.
The Timberwolves trail. There's the pick. Dishes to Zhang. Plenty of space. It's hauled in by Jamal Crawford.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good a look.
The Celtics working the ball around now. And Simmons kicks to Crawford to the paint. Here's Simmons. He's guarded by Thomas. Lets it go from 11. Here's Bender, and down it goes, jamming that one home.
Now that's the way it's done. Take it up high and throw it down with everything you got.
That's right. Clark, he was not going to take the soft approach on that drive.
I would certainly hope not. I mean, you get that kind of opportunity with little resistance from the defense, you got to take it.
You can't afford to get him that kind of a look.
Well, you know, he came off a good screen, but still, as a defender, you've got to do a better job of fighting over and through that.
To the middle, here's Morrow. Down it goes for his third basket in as many tries.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
And when you make 5 in a row in close like that, it also takes pressure off your perimeter guys, too.
Now, here's Olynyk. He's been patient so far, nothing yet on the scoreboard. They get it back, kicks it to Rubio. Feeds it to Levine. That's in, coming off an assist from Rubio. Levine's got the game tied up here for the Timberwolves. We've got 1:13 left in the first quarter. Now a timeout called by Boston.
Okay, fans, put your hands together for your Timberwolves dancers.
Smart's checked in for Mike Conley.
Dancers, let me hear it.
Minnesota on D. Pass to Morrow. 5 on the clock. Here's Simmons. Here's Bender. Here's Morrow. 11 points for him in that last game against the Trailblazers in Portland. To the inside. Kicks it out to Crawford. And it's going to be a 3-second call. Minnesota's gone 3 of 5 from three-point land so far in the ballgame. Levine kicks to Rubio. Jacks up a 3. Rebounded by Smart.
You know, a team's rebounding is one of the great measures of its energy, and theirs has been terrific in the first quarter.
Yeah, they've brought it in terms of having another level of intensity right from the tip.
Now here's Crawford. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game for him. Just 5 to shoot. And it's stolen by Ricky Rubio. One second left. And the release was before the buzzer, but it's off target. Tie game in Minnesota. Let's take a quick break now, and then it's on to the second quarter after this. Well, it's been a tight one so far as we get the second quarter going back here. And guys, what's your take so far in the Timberwolves?
Well, they've dictated tempo with their defense and been able to force some turnovers.
Yeah, and you know, they've also done a good job, Greg, on their end of the floor by not throwing the ball away.
On the court for the Celtics, second quarter underway. Smart is out there with Anthony Morrow. Then it's Crawford. Then it's Jared Sullinger and Bender.
You have to be disciplined on defense, Kevin. Biting on every pump fake isn't going to get it done.
Here is Rubio. After Jared Sullinger's bucket, here's Muhammad. That's good. It's Rubio with the assist. Rubio's got 3 assists tonight.
There's 6 points on consecutive 3 balls. They're finding holes in this defense.
No doubt the defense had better play a little tighter.
Now here's Smart. Towns with the steal. Rubio the pass to Wiggins. And Rubio kicks to Muhammad. Back to Rubio. And he gets it to go. And now it's a 3-point Minnesota lead.
Boy, they keep hammering away at them inside, forcing that ball into the paint. Smash mouth basketball.
And Clark, it's a strategy that has served them well during the course of this first half.
Wiggins outside. The shot no good. Now the Celtics take it the other way. And that's game 4 of 4 out on the road for him. Bender covered by Wiggins. Here's Bender. The shot misses. Wiggins with some nice D. Minnesota leading by 3. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Wiggins has got 14.
You know what? That's what you like to see. A perfect pass leading him right into the shot. Didn't even have to break stride.
Smart kicks to Sullinger. Here's Morrow. Boston again missing.
Great looking defense, really, just to disrupt the rhythm on that shot.
Yeah, it really turned it from a simple, straightforward look into a very difficult shot.
Now here's Muhammad. Rebounded by Smart.
Well, he gets it in close, but you have to credit that stifling defense for forcing the miss.
Exactly, Greg. I mean, defense like that really increases the degree of difficulty on that shot by a large amount.
Here's Crawford. No scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change. Just 4 to shoot. And Sullinger kicks to Morrow. He drains it as the shot clock ticks down.
Assist from Jared Sullinger.
And for those of you just joining us, we're in the second quarter with about 3 minutes gone by. Now Rubio. He's got 5. The pass to Muhammad. And foul called as he misses. He'll go to the line and shoot 2.
Wow, he got whacked on that one. Shouldn't be much debate there.
Blatant contact. Straightforward call. Simple.
And he's got his first free throw of the game.
And you know, something I remember from their last game was how good he was at the line.
Yeah, I agree with you. I mean, he attacked, got to the line a bunch, and cashed in on his chances. Boy, I tell you what, guys, hopefully it's not from lack of effort on his part. But his free throw shooting, compared to what he did last year, has been terrible.
Really aggressive play there, taking it to the rack against the big fella.
You know, Greg, aggressiveness is really the only option when you're on the wrong side of the size equation.
And that one's good. Wiggins.
His shooting has been outstanding. Definitely one of the reasons they're up in this game.
Conley kicks to Crawford. Top of the key, Conley. Here's Sullinger. Goes back up. Morrow, no good.
You know what? You just cannot get much better of a look than that one.
Exactly. I mean, no way you expect him to miss that shot.
Down low, at the elbow, Sullinger. Celtics passing it around. Crawford outside. 6 on the shot clock. Morrow dishes to Crawford. The Celtics need to get a shot off. Another miss by Conley.
And not a night he's going to want to remember. Just not really able to score the basketball.
Jamal Crawford.
Timberwolves leading by 3. Now here's Rubio. He's got 5. Here's Wiggins. Nice D from Crawford.
Good pick, but he just couldn't make it count.
Yeah, nice job of setting the screen by his teammate there, and I'm sure he appreciated it.
Austin with the ball. Inside. Here's Conley. Sullinger passes to Conley. Here's Morrow. He's got 11. And stolen by Wiggins. And here we go. Fast break. Wiggins has got it. And the basket by Rubio.
Boy, he made a nice little bounce pass there. We call that the pocket pass, and he did it well.
Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time getting the lid off the basket so far. It has not been an easy quarter for him, at least offensively speaking. He's having quite the quarter here, guys. I mean, shooting the ball extremely well.
Out left to the wing. And Sullinger kicks to Morrow. Got a hand on it. And even 3-on-3 break. Rubio with it. Conley picks him up. Offensive rebound.
And although he doesn't quite get the block, he does get the missed field goal attempt because of his ability to alter the shot.
Well, almost as effective as a block. I mean, made him completely change his release point, and I think that caused the miss.
And the Celtics with possession here. After the miss from Karl Anthony Towns, it's blocked. An even 3-on-3 break. And Muhammad has it in the corner. Shot is off. Nice D from Crawford.
This shot's just, it's not there right now. With this team leading, perhaps, let's focus on some other areas of the game.
Morrow kicks to Sullinger. Here's Bender. And, yep, that's going to be a flagrant foul. Unnecessary contact.
Boy, a very hard foul that time, and the officials had to slap him with the flagrant. I mean, you can't let him get away with that kind of contact.
Yeah, G, that's an easy call for the officials to make when there's that much contact. The league is really cracking down on those sort of plays. Big group substitution now for Minnesota. Gorgie Dangs checked in for Towns. Kelly Olynyk comes in for Williams. Thomas checked in for Shabazz Muhammad. And Zach LaVine subbed in for Ricky Rubio. Bradley kicks to Simmons. Nice follow through on the fadeaway. Simmons got 6. Minnesota calls timeout.
I think he just wants to tinker with the game plan a little bit. I think that's a wise timeout.
And part of it, too, Greg, was he saw some things going on out there that he didn't care for.
Minnesota leading by 3. LaVine kicks to Thomas. There's the dish to Wiggins. There's the feed to LaVine. Five to shoot. And Boston with the rebound. Whiteside's got 5 rebounds tonight. Pass to Simmons. Back to Conley. Puts up a 3. Rebound, Minnesota.
He hit a 3 in the first, but so far has been unable to capitalize here in this quarter.
Here's Olynyk. Makes no mistake on the open jump shot. And the Timberwolves lead by 5.
They've had assists now on their last 3 baskets.
And it's not just their passing, but also the body movement off the ball that's created a lot of those opportunities.
Now, here's Whiteside, and he takes the fantastic lead pass up strong for the slam.
And guys, this game won't be close for long if they keep giving up dunks like that.
No, it won't, G.A. You're right. A glaring error defensively and letting him get all the way to the basket that time.
But it's only 2 points. I mean, it was flashy, no doubt, but still, it only counts for 2. 2 is all.
Here's the screen. Conley kicks to Simmons. Kicks it out to Bradley. Outside Conley. Back to Bradley. Second shot opportunity. No good on the shot. A bit long that time.
The defense there got away with a major lapse. That's a quick bucket there. Solid in transition.
Well, he loves the chance to get out and run, and we could see right there why he does. How about Wiggins in this one? He has 20 points, and he's done his job at the charity stripe. He's gotten 4 of his points from there.
And that's a good place to get them. They don't come easier than that, but you've got to get yourself there first.
Now here's Crowder. 9-point game his last outing. Puts up the baby hook. Out of bounds. Minnesota takes possession. Let's take this chance to look at the teams that have been the league's most efficient passers this past month. The Celtics second.
And what stands out during this recent stretch is just how well they passed the basketball. I mean, this is a club that has become really unselfish.
He's always going to have a difficult time finishing when the defense is in his face like that.
Whiteside, a screen on Wiggins. Conley kicks to Simmons. And that one's good. Simmons got 4 points now in the quarter.
And we always talk about making your teammate better. That assist was right on target.
And the Timberwolves call time. Here's LaVine. He had a 12-point outing in their last game against Dallas.
And what I enjoyed when watching that game was the way he balanced getting his shot and also incorporating his teammates.
They They set the pick. To the left wing from about 19 feet. Off the left rim and out. Celtics trail by 5. Dishes it to Simmons. To the middle. Wants to get it back to Whiteside and does. He kicks to Simmons. Stolen by Thomas. Here's Levine. Covered by Conley. Thomas goes in. The Timberwolves again can't hit. Boston's gone 0-2 from deep here in the second. Here's Conley. Solid play in the low block, and that one's good. Now it's just a 3-point Timberwolves lead.
Well, they're not shooting as many from outside here in the second quarter.
Yeah, they were shooting well early on. I like their spacing. I think they should get back to that. And it doesn't even matter that he's surrounded on that possession. He's got the size to pull those boards down anyway.
Off the pick. Here's Simmons. It's hauled in by Thomas. Timberwolves leading by 3. Olynyk sets a screen for Thomas. It's stolen by Bradley. One-on-one fast break. Pass to Conley. The Celtics working the ball around now. Simmons dishes to Whiteside. And he makes it look easy, dunking it hard with one hand.
And guys, that's a big swing right there. I mean, taking the steal and then turning it into 2 easy points on the dunk.
No telling how important that sequence could turn out to be.
And guys, in a game this snug, moments like that are the ones we usually look back on at the end as a difference maker.
Here is Whiteside. Following the basket by Andrew Wiggins. And Simmons kicks to Whiteside. Over to the wing. Crowder the pass to Whiteside. Kicks it out to Bradley. Shot clock at 6. And the ball travels out of bounds. It was last touched by Whiteside.
And that's just carelessness there. I mean, you have got to have your head in the game.
There's 25 seconds left in the first half of basketball. Here's Wiggins, and it's wide right. Hits off the rim. Celtics trail by 3.
No need to rush here. They can play for one shot.
Yeah, and I think the way you do it, you're patient as you indicated, and wait until about the 5-second mark before you get into your play.
Wow, what a pass there. He made that a very easy basket with that setup.
Here's Levine. And no good trying to get that one.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Well, 2 quarters down, 2 to go. Welcome back. Ernie Johnson, Shaquille O'Neal, and Kenny the Jet Smith as we start breaking it down for you. Andrew Wiggins led the way in the first half. He ended up with 22 points, 2 assists, and 1 steal. It's a great bounce-back game for him. Not happy with his performance in their last outing. Tonight, he's taking charge. And, Kenny, what did you see out there from the Timberwolves?
Efficiency, efficiency, efficiency. The 3 E's, Shaq. That's all I got to say. They've avoided turning the basketball over, and that's a recipe for success. Now, here's how they do it. By sacrificing the highlight reel plays, you get good looks, and those home run plays will still come.
And Shaq, your thoughts on the Celtics?
Well, I thought the one bright spot was the effort.
And that's it for halftime as the second half is just about to get underway. See you after the game.
Welcome back, everybody. The start of the second half getting underway. Both teams battling hard through the first half. You look at Andrew Wiggins in this game, he's been everywhere.
Yeah, he's played just a smart game overall offensively, looking for and finding the gaps in the defense, and also terrific shot selection.
Greg, that's exactly what we're talking about when we talk about being efficient as an offensive player. Fully on display there with him.
They've got Muhammad. Williams is out there with Wiggins. Then there's Towns, and it's Levine in at the point guard position. So that's the lineup for Minnesota. Whiteside, there's the killer two-handed slam. Guys, we're not through 3 quarters of play, but 6 lead changes already in this one.
Yeah, it's been a really good game for sure. I mean, it looks like it's going to... Some hang time on that rim. Puts a little whipped cream on that angel food cake there.
It's a tight ball game, and those displays of strength, Clark, can get one team rolling.
Agreed.
And also the other on its heels. Let's see how this one turns out.
That Kia Slam Cam replay really gave you a good look at the action. Feeds it to Wiggins. Lots of room. And it's Whiteside with the rebound. Whiteside's got rebound number 12 here already in the game. Conley kicks to Bradley. Whiteside a screen. Bradley dishes to Whiteside. 90 seconds now into the second half. Outside Bradley. Now here's Conley. Muhammad covering. Conley the pass to Simmons. 6 to shoot. Banked in off the glass. Simmons got 10 points in the game.
Second chance points have really been an issue here defensively.
And you know, defense isn't done until you finish it off with the rebound. It's like the period at the end of the sentence. That's where they have to improve.
And there's the call on Karl Anthony Towns. And that'll be his 3rd foul so far. And we're just around 2 minutes into the final half of play now. Whiteside, high post. To the wing on the left. Outside Conley. Fires the 3. It's rebounded by Towns. Towns has got 5 rebounds tonight. Levine kicks to Muhammad. He dishes it to Levine. He feeds it to Wiggins. Clock at 6. Muhammad the pass to Wiggins. Shoots it up. And they force the shot clock violation. Great D.
And while we got a chance, let's look at some numbers for Whiteside. 2nd in blocks, 2nd in field goal percentage. And don't forget, top 20 in the league in rebounds per game. He's got a great nose for the ball.
And as you said, one of the best shot blockers in the league. Tremendous motor. He's simply been destroying opponents in the lane.
The Timberwolves making a switch here. Rubio's checked in. Simmons dishes to Bradley. Fades. Outside Conley. And it's blocked. 3rd quarter action and just under 3.5 minutes have gone. Again, Wiggins missing.
Ill-advised shot there, Clark.
Yeah, exactly. That was lower than low percentage.
Kicks it to Crowder. Pass to Simmons. And the pass to Crowder. Nice ball movement by Boston. And stolen by Wiggins. Williams up on top. Kicks it out to Wiggins. Hits it from 3-point range. Wiggins has got 5 points now in the quarter. And a breakdown here, guys. The hustle stats for the Timberwolves.
Boy, their hounding, harassing effort to the defensive end, very impressive. And they forced quite a few turnovers as a result.
They have, but you also can't overlook how well they defended the rim as they've challenged every shot and also gotten quite a few blocks as well.
Outside Conley to stop the drought, and it's good on the way in. Conley's got 9 points.
Not fazed at all by having a bigger defender on him down low, and I really thought he would be.
You know, at first glance, you wouldn't think that he'd be comfortable in that particular situation, but boy, I tell you what, he didn't look like he was out of his element at all right there.
And that's the classic 1-2 punch right there. I mean, nice steal. And then how about the elevation, Kevin, on the finish?
And, Greg, nothing spurs some quick offense like a great play defensively.
That indicates the importance of great on-the-ball defense, as was displayed right there.
Pulls up on the wing. The shot, no good. Good D by Rubio. Minnesota's gone 5 of 8 from three-point land. 15 points and a deep ball for them tonight. Now the dish to Muhammad. Lands soft on the front of the rim and drops. Muhammad's got it all tied up now for Minnesota.
Terrific assist that time by Rubio.
Now a timeout called by Boston. Andrew Wiggins really making a difference here.
He's definitely rolling offensively. You might not be able to stop him, but you've got to find a way to contain him.
Thomas, he's checked in for the Timberwolves. Then for the Celtics, Anthony Morrow's checked in for Bradley. And Smart subbed in for Mike Conley. And here's Smart. He hasn't scored yet. That, I'm sure, will change. Here's Morrow. That's tipped. Rubio with it. There's the feed to Muhammad. That's good. It's Rubio with the assist. Rubio's got 6 assists now in the game.
And really, how about the quick release on that triple there, because he's given up a lot of height in that matchup.
Right on target you are, Greg. I mean, the quick release is what made the difference there. Any hesitation, and that shot is being blocked.
Morrow kicks to Smart. Passes it to Morrow. Three-pointer. Rebounded by the Timberwolves.
As a player, you always want to be able to answer back, but he just didn't have it in him that time.
Williams a screen. Rubio the pass to Williams. And again, it's Minnesota.
It seems that every pass they make is leading to a score here. I mean, that's just exquisite ball movement.
And that's because the ball is looking for the best shot, and it's really paid off for them during the run.
Crowder buries the long-range jumper. Crowder's got 9 points.
A little bit of a defensive breakdown there. He's not the guy you want to leave open on the perimeter. You've got to stay attached to him.
Rubio with it. Out guarded by Smart. That's good. 9 points for Williams.
Yeah, just used his strength there to get the post position without much fight from the defense.
Yeah, I think he's got to do a much better job next time of just bodying up. Get some muscle into him.
Dishes it to Simmons. Stolen by Rubio. And here comes Thomas leading the fast break. Here's Muhammad. Another shot. The shot misses. And it's Boston the other way. Here's Crowder. Good, and Smart gets the assist. Crowder's got a pair of threes now here in the third for the Celtics.
How can you forget about him? I mean, he's not going to miss that open of a look.
And Rubio kicks to Towns. Nice pass. Led into the rack perfectly for the layup.
That's the kind of aggressive and assertive play they need as we get closer and closer to crunch time.
You're right, Clark. Just continue to pound it in the paint and get those easy points inside.
Now a timeout called by Boston.
All right, target center, coming on the court now, your Timberwolves dancers. Come on, give it up.
And you can tell they're just a little out of sync. I think he just wants to get everybody back on the same page.
Yeah, I like this timeout, Greg. I think it's a good one because it looks like they need a minute to talk things through here.
checked in for Minnesota. Kelly Olynyk comes in for Marvin Williams. Here's Smart. Quiet so far offensively, searching for his first points of the game. Chang against Whiteside. He kicks to Smart. They get it back. Sullinger dishes to Crawford. And yes, sir, that one drops. Crawford's got his first bucket in this one.
I wonder what the score would be if they weren't controlling the backboard.
And, Greg, it's clearly been their edge, and in a close game like this, you look for every edge you can find.
And Smart with a clear path to the... And Clark, as we approach the fourth quarter, still anyone's ball game.
Yeah, exactly right, Kevin. I mean, these teams just simply keep trading baskets, and as a result, trading the lead.
Yeah, neither team able to create much of a cushion.
They're getting on a roll inside. Their last 3 field goals have come from inside the paint area.
There's got to be a wall of defense when it comes to attacking the paint. Plain and simple.
Whiteside, the pass to Crawford. Nailed from three-point land. Crawford's got 5 points so far.
They're relying on their three-point shooting and getting pretty good results right now.
You're right. 3 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
From 13, and it's Whiteside with the rebound.
You love the closeout on that possession.
Excellent defense, active, and he made it a very tough shot for him.
Oh, and the jam by Sullinger.
That's what I like, a nice, strong finish inside.
That's what he does. He's got that dunker mentality.
My goodness, physicality personified right there. Able to just go up and finish over the biggest defenders.
Well, that's a warm-up jumper there. I mean, when you're a pro, you can't make excuses for missing that one.
Smart kicks to Crawford. Whiteside dishes to Crawford. And you can count it. He'll go to the line with a chance to make it 3.
And when it comes to size, it's not a one-on-one matchup that favors him.
Well, you wouldn't know it with that finish, I tell you. I mean, that took a little bit of creativity right there.
Zach LaVine's checked in for Minnesota. Boston also with the sub. Bradley's checked in. Muhammad, and it's good.
I mean, he was great in his last game, Clark, and clearly he has not lost that love and feel.
This is his second trip to the free throw line.
Some good play tonight from Muhammad. He has 15 points, and he's got 2 baskets from out in three-point land.
And I'm sure they'd like to get a few more of those out of him.
Smart passes to Sullinger. Olynyk with the steal. Now Rubio. He's got 7. 17-foot shot on the way.
It's almost like he's trying to make things hard on himself. You know, he's just got to slow the game down, try to get some easy ones.
Timberwolves trail by 4. We've got 1:18 left here in the third quarter. The Timberwolves again can't hit. Guys, some great passing from them.
Yeah, it makes it tough for the defense to chase that ball around when it moves that crisply all over the court.
Yeah, everybody's touching it, and you're starting to see the assists pile up because the rhythm is on display offensively.
And the rejection by Jang. Now, here's Rubio. Pass to Muhammad. Three-pointer. And Boston with the rebound. Sullinger's got 6 rebounds in the game. Smart kicks to Sullinger. The Celtics working the ball around now. Crawford outside. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Feeds to Smart. And it's going to be a 24-second shot clock violation. They turn it over. Andrew Wiggins checked in for Muhammad. 20 seconds left in the third quarter of the game. Here's Rubio. He has 7. There's the pick. Wiggins dishes to Jang. Good work defensively by Whiteside.
And you can see the defenders afraid to kind of get in his way.
The third quarter comes to a close. Boston on top, leading by 4. And we'll get it going after this from the Target Center. All right, the fourth quarter of action getting underway. We've had a great one so far with both sides coming to play. Here's Levine. On the court right now for the Celtics. Smart and Bradley the guards. Then there's Whiteside. Then it's Crawford. And it's Simmons in at the 4. Wiggins left side. Gets it to go from 18 feet away. Wiggins has got the fourth quarter started here with a bucket for the Timberwolves. And here's Smart. They set the pick. Here's Bradley. No good with the triple. Minnesota's gone 6 of 11 when they're taking the three-point shot tonight. Very respectable. And it's going to be 2 free throws. Drew contact on the shot.
I'll tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
Yeah, if you're going to foul, then make sure that you don't give a chance for the and one.
And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for the Celtics.
And they haven't been pushed around in the paint at all in this game. They have been the aggressors.
They've worked hard tonight at crashing the boards as well. They've had a bunch of second chance points.
Whiteside with it. Outside Bradley. 6 to shoot. Whiteside a screen. Bradley tried.
Yeah. And it was the screen there, guys, that freed him up as he ran his man into it.
And then it was all acceleration, GA, to the bucket right after that.
Almost a backboard breaker.
Tries again, and Wiggins with the nice bucket inside. Wiggins has got the game tied up here for the Timberwolves. Boston shooting a respectable 47% from the field in this one. Outside a screen. Here's Simmons. He's guarded by Williams. Crawford outside. The 3. It's rebounded by Towns. Towns has got rebound number 9 now. What an effort here tonight. Bradley passes to Crawford. He feeds it to Whiteside. They shoot again. Rebound by Williams. Williams has got 3 rebounds now in this one. And Bradley gets it to go.
We've seen a noticeable improvement out of him since halftime. He didn't have a whole lot working in the first half.
That is good. 12 points for Karl Anthony Towns.
That's a brain freeze right there from the entire defense. Now is not the time to lose your focus.
Now Smart. They set the pick. Whiteside a screen. The fadeaway. And that one's good. Simmons.
You can't afford to get him that kind of a look.
Well, you know, he came off a good screen, but still, as a defender, you've got to do a better job of fighting over and through that.
Minnesota calls timeout. And at this point of the game, getting a break here, important for the teams to regroup. And for the players, this is where you have a chance to get rehydrated with Gatorade. Get ready to play strong to finish off the game. Let's go quickly over to Doris Burke for an update.
Thank you, Kevin. Well, I was able to listen in on the Timberwolves head coach talking to his team. He's looking for whatever they have left in the tank. He said, I know it's been a hard-fought game, but now's not the time to leave anything in reserve. If you're tired, come out. Otherwise, I expect you to be going all out, full speed. Guys?
Kicks it tomorrow. The 3 ball. Minnesota with the rebound. Williams has got his 3rd rebound on the night. Here's Muhammad. That's tipped. Here's Conley. Shot goes down. Very quick possession right there. And now a 5-point Boston lead. Timberwolves have gone 3 of 6 from the field so far in the fourth quarter. We'll look at the clock. A little under 3.5 minutes gone here in the fourth. Levine can't hit.
And he's really having all sorts of problems with his jumper right now.
Yeah, big time. I mean, the words that come to mind, ice and cold and disappearing stroke, all would apply.
Shoots off the step back, and the foul called on Hassan Whiteside. That'll be his second foul of the game.
That's what I call a captivating move there. He absolutely incinerated the D with that one.
Jay Crowder's checked in for Boston. And Muhammad kicks to Levine. Out of hand on it, and that's out of bounds. Minnesota will retain possession. Now here's Towns. Defense is right there. 5 on the clock. Wiggins drives in. Towns dishes to Wiggins. Lands soft on the front of the rim and drops. Wiggins has got 11 in the second half.
Big time bucket there, and you can expect to see him stay very involved the rest of the way.
Right side, Conley. Here's Simmons. The shot from the low post is good. Simmons got the lead up to 7 now for the Celtics.
And that's what the pump fake's there for. Get your man off his feet and drive right around him.
Here's Levine. He dishes it to Wiggins. Crowder pulls it in.
Nice little lead they're enjoying here, and they deserve it with all the work they put in on the glass.
Yeah, the effort and the aggression really favors them thus far. They've completely dominated the backcourt.
Minnesota's gone 6 of 12 from outside. A very nice 50% mark, shooting the 3-ball well. Celtics leading by 7. Outside Conley. Crowder kicks to Simmons. No luck. And Minnesota now the other way. Pass to Levine. And it's blocked. Muhammad dishes to Williams. No good from 11 feet. Boston's gotten some tough luck from three-point range. In the fourth quarter, they've hit just 1 of 6 from deep. The pass to Morrow. Shoots the 3. No good. Wiggins with some nice D.
Well, he had 1 3-pointer in the first half, but so far in the second, he's come up with goose eggs.
Levine kicks to Wiggins. Wiggins drawn the double team. Here's Levine. Morrow with the rebound.
Not a quarter to remember as far as his offense is concerned.
Yeah, you know, he's not making any kind of impact for them at that end of the court right now.
Now a timeout called by Boston.
They've been committing a lot of turnovers, and I imagine that's exactly what they're talking about right now. They need to tighten it up.
Coming on the court now, your Timberwolves dancers. Come on, give it up.
Doris Burke has an update for us. Doris?
Thank you, Kevin. Well, I was able to listen in on the Timberwolves head coach talking to his team. He said their plan was run their offense through Towns. Coach is looking for him to take on a lot of responsibility when they've got the ball, to be a leader at the offensive end. Gentlemen, some late-game adjustments that could prove crucial in the game's closing moments. Kevin, over to you.
All right, Doris, thanks. There's a screen on the wing, Williams. And it's good. He planted his feet on the pick and shielded the defender off.
Very well executed pick to give him all kinds of space to get that one off.
Conley kicks to Crowder. Here's Simmons. He's guarded by Williams. Out to Conley. So the whistle blows on the shot and 2 free throws for the contact right there.
Take a look at what Michael Conley's done. He's got 11 points and several assists.
And so Mike Conley nails both of them. Timberwolves trail by 7. Clark, they've been looking out of sync offensively.
You know what? A basket here would do a lot for their confidence.
Here's Muhammad. Shot is off. Bradley with some nice D. And for the Celtics, they're shooting 40% in the 4th. Whiteside sets the pick for Conley. Bradley passes to Simmons. Whiteside dishes to Simmons. And stolen by Williams. Levine kicks to Muhammad. It's stolen by Bradley. Outside Conley. Bradley passes to Conley. The dish now to Simmons. Towns with the steal. Here's Wiggins. And that one's good. Wiggins has got 35.
That's a quick bucket there. Solid in transition.
Well, you know, he loves the chance to get out and run, and we could see right there why he does.
Now here is Conley. The feed to Simmons. Here's Bradley. Drops in the tray. Bradley's got a couple of three-pointers now in the 4th for the Celtics.
It's really been a tale of 2 halves, guys. A slow start, but this quarter, he has really been the man.
Shot off the screen. Shoots it up. Muhammad, no luck.
Wow, what a rough second half for him shooting the basketball. Maybe you adopt a pass-first mentality at this point.
Here's Levine. No good. And the Celtics going the other way now.
You know what? He's just stone cold right now. Really not sure if he's their best option offensively as they try to get back in this game.
Here's Simmons. Inside. And it's going to be a 3-second call. The Timberwolves making a switch here. Rubio's checked in. Timberwolves trail by 8. Passes it to Towns. That's good. It's Rubio with the assist. 14 points for Karl Anthony Towns. The Celtics have gone 7 of 16 from the field here in the 4th. That's about 43%. Dishes it to Simmons. With the fadeaway. And he gets it to go. Simmons got the lead up to 8 now for Boston. Minnesota's gone 6 of 12 from outside. A very nice 50% mark. Shooting the 3-ball well. Here's Towns. And a foul called on the shot. Got him on the way up that time, so he'll shoot 2 right here. He drops the first one, and that narrows the gap to 7.
Boy, perfect half at the free throw line for him. That'll help their comeback effort for real.
And Clark, those free throws need to continue if they're going to get back in this game.
Not nearly as productive a trip to the line as he'd have liked. They need all their free throws to go down at this point.
And Simmons kicks to Whiteside. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
Really good example there of some fine interior passing before that basket. And they need a timeout, Kevin. They haven't been boxing out like they need to, and they're giving up a ton of second chance points.
Minnesota calls timeout. They're trailing by 9. There's 1:40 left in the 4th. Here's Towns. To the wing on the left. Takes the 13-footer. That's in. Coming off an assist from Rubio.
I love how he used his height advantage on that shot.
And he had the nice soft touch with it, too.
And here is Conley. Shot clock at 5. He kicks it to Whiteside. And he hits it just before the shot clock expires. Whiteside's got 4 points in the quarter.
That kind of power move has become a trademark of his.
Minnesota calls timeout. They're losing by 9. 1:07 left in the fourth quarter of this one. Rubio dishes to Williams. His three-pointer's off the mark. Boston shooting 53% from the field in the fourth quarter. Can't ask for more than that from your offense. Whiteside, a screen on Rubio. Bradley kicks to Simmons. Pass to Conley. Takes the turnaround J. Not enough on that one as it misses.
Well, I think he kind of alligator armed that one. Short stroked it. After doing a nice job to get open, he didn't finish the shot.
And 2 shots coming up at the line as he gets fouled on the shot. And the first of 2, no good. Heartbreaker.
Shooting for Minnesota, Andrew Wiggins.
And the second of 2 is good. That brings them within 8. And the Celtics with possession here. And Clark, they're this close to putting it away.
Yeah, and they don't need to do anything to reinvent the wheel here. I mean, just take time off the clock and squeeze the orange. Don't turn it over.
3 seconds separate the shot clock and game clock. Feeds to Whiteside. Releases from 15. No good. Wiggins. Offline. And so it's the Boston Celtics with the W. And in the win, a comfortable win in what was, I think, G, a pretty hostile environment.
It really was. You know, it's never going to be easy on the road, but they didn't have too many problems with that tonight.
And that about wraps it up for Clark, Craig, and Doris, and the rest of our terrific crew. This is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. Now time to head over to the studio where the award-winning Ernie Johnson is with Shaq and Kenny, all standing by. Guys, take it away.
The 2K Sports postgame show.
Thank you, Kevin. And now let's move on to the presentation of our Jordan Player of the Game, Hassan Whiteside. He had a double-double and made a huge difference tonight. He never let up, and his performance really inspired the rest of his team.
In terms of individual rebounding, he had a game that will be remembered for a long, long time. Whether it's chasing down long rebounds or grabbing one in traffic or one-handed rebounds, he was going after them and corralling all of them.
When you talk about Whiteside, you're talking about a guy capable of putting up 20 every single night. We've seen him do that more than a few times, and he's going to keep doing it. His rebounding is fantastic. He's always around the ball. And his timing is outstanding. This guy has great shot-blocking instincts.
And that brings us to the end of our broadcast for this evening. For Kenny Smith, Shaquille O'Neal, Kevin Harlan, and our illustrious 2K Sports crew, this is Ernie Johnson saying good night. And we'll see you again soon, but not soon enough.